Understanding the audio. New this midday, a new recording gives new insight into the bond hearing of this 18-year-old named Jalen Lobley. Lobley, who was once accused of killing a Memphis police officer. There he is on your screen. The audio is from Lobley's bond hearing when a judicial commissioner let him out on his own recognizance. The audio release lets us hear the prosecuting attorney argue for or against the reduction of bond for Lobley, which is something the Shelby County District Attorney initially said his office strongly disagreed with. DA Steve Mulroy then backtracked those words, and in a statement he said his initial statement was made before he even listened to the entire audio. And while he felt the prosecutor conveyed opposition to a bond reduction, he felt the phrase strongly oppose was not correct. Take a listen to what the prosecutor actually said.
I really don't want to see Mr. Lobley behind bars, but his next court date is tomorrow. If I'm not mistaken, is that correct? It's tomorrow. $10,000 bond. I don't think anything would make a difference. Mr. Lobley's mistake was that he admitted to everything. I don't see him as a flight risk.
The audio you just heard was during a judicial commission hearing. In Shelby County, judicial commissioners hear bond cases to determine if bond should be reduced or increased. The release of Lobley has really prompted outrage by many because some believe that Officer Joseph McKinney would still be alive if Lobley was still behind bars. Stephen Pimpo is joining us after getting the first on-camera interview with the judge who oversees these commissioners. Stephen, tell us, what did he say about this decision?
Well, Yvonne, Judge Bill Anderson said he understands why people do not like the decision, but he still believes it was the right one by Judicial Commissioner Christopher Ingram. However, he's still going back over that case to see what might have been missed so this doesn't happen again.
I need to talk to pretrial services on this particular case and see what they did as far as keeping track of this kid.
That's what Shelby County Circuit Court Judge Bill Anderson wants to find out regarding Jalen Lobley, who was supposed to be under close supervision and a strict curfew following his arrest for possessing a gun while stealing a car last March. Last week, Lobley was involved in a shooting that led to Memphis Police officer Joseph McKinney's death, likely from friendly fire. The 18-year-old Lobley also died.
We can't change the outcome, unfortunately, but we can certainly try to make it to where it doesn't happen again.
It's part of Judge Anderson's role overseeing the 14 judicial commissioners in charge of setting bail for all but the most violent offenses.
These are all professionals. They have practiced law for most of them for many years. Some are public defenders, some of them are prosecutors.
Judge Anderson says by releasing Lobley on his own recognizance, that allowed the court to put special restrictions on him, including weekly call-ins and curfew. But he knows it's not perfect.
If we had GPS, that would help tremendously.
Tennessee State Representative John Gillespie has accused Judge Anderson and other judicial commissioners of not following the spirit of a law that says only judges can set bonds for certain cases.
That is not being followed right now. I do not have all the details, but I will say Judge Anderson won several judicial commissioners that are violating the spirit of the law.
He is dead wrong. So I have reached out to him to see if he will make an apology, and I expect an apology.
Judge Anderson will continue overseeing the judicial commissioners until the end of June, at which point it will be passed to another judge. Those responsibilities include sharing their work with the county commission and overseeing any necessary disciplinary measures. Yvonne.
Stephen, I'm glad you were able to get us both sides of that debate. Thank you so much for that report.